Assalamu alaikum friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video we will talk about sociolinguistics. So let's start this video. The notes of this video are given in the description box. What is sociolinguistics? As the famous saying goes, if you want to know a person, let him speak. यानी कि अगर आप किसी को जानना चाहते हैं तो उसको बोलने दें. Because as the person opens his mouth and speaks, you will come to know how much educated he is, the class of that person, as well as the ethnicity of that person. So language is the representation of a person, and sociolinguistics studies the relationship between language and society. It is because of the language we transfer information as who we are, where we come from, and who we associate with. And it is language to be judge a person's character, background, and intentions simply based on the person's language, dialect, or even choice of a single word. So we can say that sociolinguistics is the study of language and society. Sociolinguistics is also known as sociology of language. Origin and meaning of the term sociolinguistics. The term sociolinguistics is made up of two words, socio, which means society, and linguistics, which means scientific study of language. So sociolinguistics is the scientific study of language and its social context. Definitions of sociolinguistics. There are many definitions of sociolinguistics, but the most common ones include: sociolinguistics is the study of the relationship between language and society. Sociolinguistics studies how language affects society as well as how society affects language, why people of the same area speak different dialects or different accents, and how people use language to perform different functions. The second definition of sociolinguistics is: sociolinguistics is the study of the relationship between language and social factors such as class, ethnicity, age, and sex. People use different languages in a society which shows their class and ethnicity. Moreover, sociolinguists also studies that why people of different ages and different sex use different languages at the same time. The third definition of sociolinguistics is: it is the study of language and social context. Sociolinguistics as a separate discipline answers the following questions as: how society affects language, because people speak differently according to their class and social context. The second question is: how language affects society, because language shows the age of a person, the class of a person, as well as the sex, nationality, and ethnicity of a person. The third question is: who speaks what language and why. The fourth question is: how and when people change the dialect, because the same language has different dialects and people change the dialect according to the social context and their needs. What are the purposes of sociolinguistics? People who study language and relation to its society are known as sociolinguists. Sociolinguists are interested in how people speak differently in varying social contexts, because people use different language according to their social context and intended meaning, and how people may perform specific functions of language to convey social meaning or aspects of different identities. Sociolinguists also studies that how people use language to perform different functions and how they fulfill their needs by using language. Moreover, language is also the identity marker, and sociolinguists are interested to find out how language acts as the identity marker. Who is the father of sociolinguistics? Sociolinguistics appeared as a separate discipline in 1960s and was pioneered by American linguist William Labo, who in 1960s began a series of investigations of variations in language. Moreover, Wilhelm is also considered the founder of sociolinguistics because he contributed a lot in sociolinguistics, and he is also the founder of the general language and society. Factors affecting sociolinguistics. There are many factors that affect our language use. The first one is the social background, and it includes our education, our social class, and our ethnic group. The second factor that affects our language use is the relationship between the speaker and the receiver, and it includes our relationship with our friends, family, colleagues, employer, employee, etc. The third factor is the context and manner of interaction, and it includes to whom we are talking, when and where we are talking, and what is the topic of discussion, etc. Let's understand the concept of sociolinguistics with the help of example. As we discussed earlier, that sociolinguistics is a study of language and social context. People speak differently with their friends, family, colleagues, employees, superiors, and elders, etc. For example, if a friend is talking with his friend, so he would say, "Hey buddy, can I borrow your book?" But if that person he is talking to his colleague, so he would show some formality and he would say, "Is it possible for you to lend me your book for a day?" This was the example from the English language. Now take a look at the example from the Urdu language. A friend is speaking with his friend and he sang to him, "Mujhe ek glass pani do." But if that person he is talking to a stranger or colleague, so he would show some formality and rather he would say, "क्या मुझे एक glass पानी मिल सकता है?" So according to a sociolinguistics, language changes according to its social context. This was all about today's lecture. I hope today's video is helpful for you. Please like and subscribe our channel so that you get our new videos. And thank you for watching this video.